Hello everybody, and welcome to a brand new Mumkey Pokemon Challenge. I know what you're probably thinking, oh boy Mumkey, I can't wait for another Nuzlocke. We've never seen a Nuzlocke before. Nobody's ever done a Nuzlocke of Gen 5 before. But au contraire, we're doing something a little bit different this time that I hope you will like. It's a bit of an experimental series, and if you follow me on Twitter at Mumkey_Jones, you know I've been trying for months to get this in the works, and I finally did. This is not the Mumkey Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. This is the Mumkey Pokemon Black Nightmare. Something that I don't think anybody has done quite like this before. I'm sure there have been similar playthroughs, but not with all the rules I'm going to do. So the main difference, the thing that will make this series interesting is that I'm putting in a code into the data of the game that makes it so Pokemon cannot receive experience. No matter how many battles I fight, no matter how much grinding I do, my Pokemon will never level up, no matter what. No matter what, whatever level I catch it at is the level it will be forever. That's the main goal, to see if I can beat a game where Pokemon cannot level up. That being said, that's the main rule. Here are the other rules. This is not going to have standard Nuzlocke rules because it's not a Nuzlocke. So if something dies in battle, it does not stay dead. Also, I can catch as many things as I want. I can go out and catch 6, Bidoofs in a row, or whatever the fuck is in the wild in Pokemon Gen 5. I'm free to catch and keep as many things as I want, but it doesn't really matter because as I go from route to route, the level cap is going to keep getting higher on the enemies, and I'll want to keep catching new things. So expect to see a lot of people's names. If you put your name in the comments on the announcement video, you're pretty much guaranteed to get your name on a Pokemon, because I'm going to be cycling through these motherfuckers so fast trying to get a team that is as strong as possible. The main rule that I'm going to use for battles is I'm going to retain the item rule. I can only use the same number of items in battle that my opponent uses, but otherwise I don't think there are really any other rules. It's just I can't level up my Pokemon, and I have to use the same number of items in battle as the opponent. Otherwise, I think anything's fair game unless I think of some specific other rule as I'm playing. But I think just these two things alone might prove to be impossible? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know if this challenge is even possible. I might discover, this is just an experiment, I might discover at the first gym that it's literally impossible to do, and we're gonna have a 2 or 3 episode series. But hey, that's the fun of it. It's the fun of watching Mumkey just get completely cucked in Pokemon over and over again. So without further ado, that's enough of this intro bullshit. Let's get playing and see what happens. As usual, I'm going to play as a girl, and this time I think because I'm so dependent on just using things for my own benefit other than trying to create relationships, like in a normal Nuzlocke, I'm going to name the character Dawn, like Dawn from my book, a character who just uses people and doesn't give a shit. So if you haven't read my book, this is my one and only plea in this series to go check out The Triflers by Mumkey Jones. Okay, in this game, if you don't know, you don't get your first Pokemon at the professor's house, you just pick one of them at your house. And as always, even though I'm not doing a straight-up Nuzlocke, I don't want to just pick one, even though it shouldn't really matter, because I guarantee I won't be using it for very long. I'm going to dispose of it fast. But let's roll a die and see what we get. Here's a look at my moral support as I go on this unwinnable journey. We've got Esper, Hamtaro, Growly, and of course the real moral support, Rolling Rock Bear. And here's the die. So we're going to do, as usual, 1 through 6, it'll be Snivy, 7 through 12 will be Tepig, and 13 through 18 will be Oshawott, 19 to 20 warrants a reroll, and we'll fucking go for it. That looks like a 9, which means Tepig. Okay, let's do it. Alright, Tepig, welcome to the team, and by that I mean I'm going to use you to catch new things and then dispose of you before even the first gym, I have to imagine. Do we get a nickname it yet? Or do we have to wait until after the battle? And also, hopefully this battle will prove that my hack worked, because I don't even know if the cheat code that I entered is actually in effect. So maybe I am fooling myself, and after this battle I'll go up a level and I realize that I fucked up. Let's do it, Tepig. Let's take down that smug little smug leaf. Man, if the Gen 5 starters, I think the only one that I even remotely like is Oshawott. Tepig I actually hate the most, so it's funny that I ended up with Tepig. I think it's terrible. I think everything about the whole evolutionary line is terrible. Smugleaf I like as a meme, because he's just a smug leaf. And I like it when they draw him with a monocle and top hat, but that's about it. Oh, and I guess when he fully evolves into that giant snake thing, he has some special effect. I don't remember exactly, I've just faced this online a bunch of times, where if you, like, try to hurt him, he instead... Oh, look at that! I did not gain any experience, it actually worked! Oh boy, we're in for a world of hurt. I can't wait. But I guess the final... The superior, Seviprior, or some stupid shit, the final Snivy evolution, I think it has an ability where, like, it tries to hurt itself, but then it's, like, contrary, I think, and it gains a bunch of attack, and it's just a pain in the ass to fight against. I don't know, though, I'm just talking out of my ass. And there's Oshawott. The reason why I like Oshawott's design is because he has that little shell on him, and he takes the shell off and uses it to fight, which is not something... Like, it's not something you typically see where part of their body is used as a weapon in Pokemon, so I really like that he becomes like... He's like a samurai, and he uses his shell as some sort of sword. I think it's a fun idea, and I enjoyed using it when I played this game the first time. I actually don't think I've ever played through the game with the other two starters before. Because I always play a Pokemon game once, like normally, and then I'll do a Nuzlocke, so typically, if I choose the other starters at random like I always do, they just fucking die at some point, so I've like never actually used the fully evolved versions of Tepig or Smugleaf, I don't think. Alright, those battles confirmed that I am not gaining experience from battles at all, which is both exciting and terrifying. I'm glad that it worked, but now let's see if this challenge will work. And I have a haunting suspicion that I will not beat... I might not even make it to the first gym, because there are some battles, like trainer battles in the wild, that you can't get around, and if I just can't beat them, I guess I lose. The only way I'm gonna lose this challenge is not by my team being wiped out, but by literally giving up, because I find it impossible. It's a whole new type of challenge, and oh boy, it might be even worse than a Nuzlocke. Alright, nickname time. If you don't know, I did a video called The Color of This Video, and I said if you comment on this, you'll get your name on a Pokemon, and I'm going to use those for now, but also comment on any of these Pokemon videos, including this one, because I'm just going to pull names at random from all of the different comment sections. So the first one, let's take a look, will be Muffin de Cabbage? I don't know. I'll fit as much of it as I can. Okay, Muffin de Cabbage is clearly not going to all fit, so I think I'll just go with Muffin. So there you go. Oh, and his comment said, Brog, please, I've had Muddy name since I was in 5th grade, and now I'm 21. It's a South Park reference. Fuck with it. Okay. Thanks, Muffin de Cabbage. Okay, I've got Pokeballs now, and I'm wondering what the best strategy might be. Because clearly everything I think over here, in these grass, are probably going to be like, what, level 2 or 3, or maybe 4? So I'm thinking, maybe I shouldn't even waste my time on them, because my Pokemon is already level 5. So if there's anything, like if there's a trainer I can't beat with level 5, like, it just seems like a level 2 Pokemon wouldn't really help. So I should see how far I can go without running into a difficult trainer battle, and then try to get to a route that has higher level Pokemon, because catching a level 2 isn't going to help me. I don't know, maybe I'll catch one, because I don't know, in the next town, do I have to fight somebody who's like even a little bit powerful? Maybe I do. Maybe this is the only route I'll have before like some big battle that I can't win. So maybe I should just start catching shit just to have, you know, power in numbers. I don't know. I guess I'll go for this Lillipup. Why not? But man, if I only have 5 Pokeballs and not a lot of money, I'm gonna run out of money real quick. And if I run out of money, I'm fucked. I can't get Pokeballs to catch new shit. It's... oh man, it's so rough. And I've never seen anybody do this before, so I don't know what the right strategy is. But let's find a name for the Lillipup. We've got Tappymon, who says, "Catch me with your balls, baby." Epic joke, Tappymon. Epic. Truly epic for the win. Okay, welcome to the Team Tappymon. Let's see how long you are a utility to me. Oh god, something else. Maybe I'll catch this one too. Is it another level 3? Yeah. Fuck it, we'll catch 2 of them. I don't give a shit. We need something. Although, you know what? No, we're not gonna catch it. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. Because if I can go on to the next route without facing any huge encounter, I can probably spend my Pokeballs catching better shit. Like maybe something level 5. No, I don't give a... Fuck off, Bianca. No, god damn it. Fine, we can compare our fucking Pokemon. I don't give a shit. What really sucks about recording anything like this in the summer is that it's just excruciatingly hot. Especially because I'm on the top floor of my apartment. And... I mean, hopefully you can't hear it, but my computer just really gets overheated, and it's not pleasant, and it's terrible. So, I don't know, maybe I'll have to go for shorter recording sessions, because recording this shit for like a full hour is not going to be good for me or my computer. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about sitting here grinding for 3 hours like I typically do, because it's literally impossible to grind, baby. This is the ultimate anti-grinding challenge, and I'm glad. That's the biggest perk of doing this. Okay, let's buy a bunch of Pokeballs, because that's the only thing we're gonna need. I don't care about potions that much, because if something dies, it's not like I have to release it. It doesn't really matter. And I can only use potions pretty much in gym battles anyway. So, whatever. Yeah, free Premier Ball. I don't think I have to fight somebody in this town, but I have a vague recollection of doing so. It's been a few years, I think, since I played Pokemon Black. Oh, and here's N. I don't have to fight N, do I? I hope not. I know that N is one of my favorite characters in the Pokemon games. I think he's one of the few who actually, I think, has like a character arc and a little tiny bit of depth and is interesting. I like him as sort of a... Okay, he only has 1. So if he's way too strong, we can just try to outnumber him with a shit ton of pups. Level 7. Is this gonna be the end? Is there any possible way to beat this level 7 with a level 5 and probably an army of level 3s? I guess Tail Whip is gonna be my best friend. Let's lower his defense. Growl, that's fine, I'm not even attacking. If we lower his defense a lot with Muffin, then hopefully all the other Lillipups doing their tackle attacks would be enough to beat him. But that's just worst case scenario. That's if I don't win this. I might actually get out of this battle okay. Okay, let's do another Tail Whip. Fuck him. He's not doing shit to me. Yeah, he's barely doing any damage. So we'll do 3 of these, and then we'll start hitting him. And when Muffin inevitably dies, we'll switch to Lillipup and hope that he can finish it off. And I keep saying Lillipup because I forgot what his nickname was. Something Mon? It's Tappymon, yeah, that's right. Okay, Muffin, looks like you're not gonna do it yourself, but that's fine. Okay, you did what you needed to do. Let's see if Lillipup can do it, and I can be validated with evidence that perhaps this whole thing isn't impossible. Tappymon, just don't die in one hit, and hit him with your stab tackle attack. Growl, though, that's not that great. I think we can still finish him off. He's super weak on defense. Yeah, he's fucking done. There we go. That's how you do it, folks. Who needs to level up? Who needs to strategize based on how strong you are? Let's strategize based on other things. That's the theme of this show. Can you win without raw power? I think I'll find that I can't, but at least we beat N. That's all that matters.
I got to be the one, the only one who can withstand the test and be the best. Got to strive, keep up the drive, be a master. It takes a certain